Right, guys, we are back with a little bit of APA 8-ball action. We've got Donny versus Dakota, both of them skill level 5s, race to 4, lagging for the break. Looks like Donny's going to be breaking this one on to rack 1. All right, Donny breaking rack 1. Here we go. Love on the break. Right. Dakota goes for the 12 ball, but ends up following it in for a scratch. Neither side looking incredible, so Donny's going to go for the 2-7 or the 7-2 combo. Just sneaks it in, follows it, leaving the cue ball on the short rail for some reason. This is the first video that I am shooting in the new recording space, so I've got some work to do. I've got to make some settings, but I figure while I'm messing with the settings, I may as well go ahead and record a video for you guys. It's taken a lot longer than I thought it would. Still got a bit of echo. I might put a picture up, show you what kind of work I'm doing with the acoustics, but it's a lot of work. Right, Dakota queuing a little uncomfortably, a bit crowded with that pile up over there, but doesn't leave anything for Donny, so that's nice. You're dropping the 1 ball. Changing the temperature of my lights. And he drives in the 5 ball. Don't know if this 4-3 is dead. He's taking a look at it now. Might be a little off. Well, he hit it then. These are the last of the matches that were done with my cell phone. I recorded all my previous matches with my cell phone and have since switched to this. So they look better. At least the focus and everything is a lot sharper. It's nice. I've still got some work to do with the exposure levels and white balance, and find it incredibly frustrating that cell phones do such a great job of adjusting for things like this automatically. The amount of red lights that are above this table that you can see reflecting here and over here, those red lights look terrible on a regular camera, but the phone seems to handle it. So I've got a couple that I might not post just because they're really, really bad, but I think I have like 8 that I've recorded testing it out while at the same time trying to set up this room. Been a big couple weeks. For that 15 and the just a little short. Well, if Donny can see this 3 ball clearly, he's looking. Looks like he's going for it, putting a little bit of draw on it. Tried to put draw on it, I should say. I don't know if he had a whole pocket there, but an attempt was made. These are the microphone settings for my last place. I haven't even listened to myself yet, so I don't know how the sound is going to come out, but fingers crossed. That was a really nice shot, Donny. Oh, hit it. Wow. I'll be able to see this 4-ball. Oh, he's going to put that. Oh, nice try, man. He's trying to put that ball back here. That was a nice try. That's not something he normally goes for. Those of you who have been around the channel know he's a pretty aggressive player. But that was a very, very solid attempt at a safety from Donny. You know, practice those a little bit, and if he's seeing them, then that's good news. That means there might be a future in this for him. Dakota's got the safe ball for the win. Oh no. Moves into a shot a little bit. Donny doing Donny things. Got a feeling he's not going to move into this one. Into it a little bit, but he held it off a little bit. So Dakota gets the win. He's up 1-0. On to the next rack.
You love the game. Now wear it. Whether you're running racks or just running your mouth, we've got the gear for you. Like this, Railbird. Perfect for the ones who watch every shot and probably know your next miss before you do. Check out all the latest pool-inspired tees and more at pdnshop.fourthwall.com. Look good. Play good. Or at least, look good. Now until the end of April, use code JustinSucks to get 10% off your entire order.
All right, Dakota breaks. 15 almost gets in there. On this 13 ball. All right. Now giving himself a bit of a look at the, I would maybe the 2 ball. Take it up the table with the 2. He's a little apprehensive about that shot. That's just a natural. It wants to float towards the 13 pretty naturally, but he kind of stabbed at it a bit. And he can punch this cue ball this way. He can hold it there and try to draw it back, but I don't want to. Well, never mind. Seem to be rushing through those shots a little bit. I think if he takes a little bit more time, he might put a little bit of spin and at least get that cue ball in this area. Makes that 2 ball far more workable than it is there. I'm gonna get sounds of Mario jumping every time he shoots. Thirteen's gonna be a tough one for him to get on. Now all of them are going to be tough to get on. Good hit at least. Oh, if he could have gotten lucky there and just bumped the 2-ball out of the way, would have been great. Well, got the 4 in, move the 3. I like this. He's got to look at his 2-ball. He can decide what he wants to do with the 6. You can play the 6 this way. Just shoot your 2-ball and try to hold your cue ball around here in that area. That might work. Draw into it. Aggressive, but okay. It's like I do when I'm mad. Interesting shot. Didn't leave himself much of anything, but it's interesting to watch. Bad shot. Donny's gonna send the 8-ball sailing here. Don't even think he's looking at it, to be honest. Good, it worked out, kinda. Oh, he didn't like that one anyway. Put a good bit of pace on those. You don't want to hold it off of the second rail. It's nice to go to a third rail and come up here if you can force that to happen. Even if you stop up here, you're still okay, because you can use the cue ball against the 8 to hold it back. This is a good leave. He's on the wrong side of the 3-ball for Dakota. Like he was going for a carom there, but hard to do that without putting a little bit of draw on the cue ball. All right, he can see the 8-ball. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, no way. All right, tied up 1-1. That cue ball had some legs. Next rack. All right, Donny to break rack 3. Tied 1-1. For the 8-ball break, send the cue ball sailing like you do. Looks like he's going for this 13-ball. Bump the 9 out of the way. That was a very fortunate roll right there. That was good. Oh, wow. Perfect spot. He's starting to move around a little quick. Got to slow down. Just because it's working out doesn't mean you get to fly around the table. You can make this 12. You can get that cue ball up. There you go. He's flying. He didn't move the cue ball around on that one. Left himself a really long shot. Didn't look at where to leave it on this one. Could have rolled it up. He's gonna squeeze this by the 6. Don't know if it goes. It goes. Oh no, he's gonna roll too far. Got a punchy bank shot here. It looks a little wide from this angle, but hard to tell from where we are. Plays it short, yeah. Really hard to tell from where we are if he's playing it wide or not. So Donny does not need to shoot a carom here or anything. He can just shoot the 7 and bring the cue ball out. He had a 3 ball that was off the rail and out here. And now he's got one that's stuck against the rail that's going to be really hard to make. He had the ability to use the 1 to get onto the 3. Anywhere over here gives him a 3 that's here that gets him out to the 8. I don't know why you'd want to move that. You need to be on this side of the 8 ball to make it here. So you need this ball or this 3 ball to stay put. Otherwise, you're just giving yourself up and down run to get back onto the 8. You know, you're making yourself have to travel like an extra 12 feet for what? He gets fortunate here that when he missed, he was on that side of it, but still he misses on that side of it anyway. If he just cleans up his mess over here and then go this way, and you're done. Kind of not thinking about the end is all. All right, these guys are going to take a timeout. All right, so Dakota is going to kick at this 8 into the side. Right around here is where you want to hit. You're both wrong. Anyway, back on the Donny thing. In 8 ball, you need a key ball. And what I mean by key ball is the ball that you are going to use to get on the 8 ball. It doesn't always work out, but it's a really, really good concept to help you get around the table and figure things out. When you find a ball that gets you to the 8 ball easily, then you can start going backwards from there and figuring out your roadmap. Just shooting whatever you can see, it works sometimes. But it's not the long-term path to success that we're hoping for. You know, he doesn't want to leave this one straight. You kind of want to hold it right where that 5 is. Got a little bit of pressure here, a little bit of high. I would go a lot of right spin with a little bit of high and try to spin it out this way. He draws it back. He's trying to draw it back here. If he leaves that ball here, he's got 100% scratch shot. But where he is, he can run it up. No, I shouldn't say 100% scratch shot. He has enough to throw it with a little bit of high, but that's work that Donny doesn't know how to do, so. But Donny makes it, and there we go. He's up 2-1 on to rack 4. All right, Donny to break rack 4. Looked like he hit the head ball while trying to hit the second ball in this attempt, so he made a couple of them. This is APA, so he is married to the solids that he made. Looks like he made 3 solids on the break. Six ball does not pass the 15 or the 10. That's unfortunate. Right, so yeah. Dakota's got a good look at this 15-10. Put a little bit of draw on it, just so that if you make this combo, you put a little bit of draw, so some top spin transfers to the 15 will roll out. You might be able to get the 15 all the way up here if you want, which is good. I think I would try to do that if I was him. Also, he has the benefit of drawing the cue ball into this part of the rail. I don't want to roll forward because the 6 messes things up. He gets there, and he almost pushes. The thing I'm afraid of is I don't want to push the 6 out into this area here because it blocks my ability to get around. But it worked out for him. Okay. 13 goes. Oh. It's unfortunate because he's going to get in a good spot to play the 7. Nice. I just hold that one off the short rail, 1 rail. Every time you try to hold them off of a rail, this is what you end up getting. You end up getting a ball that could have gone a little bit further and put you in a good spot, but never stays where you're trying to hold it. So don't try to hold them off that short rail. You can kick at this ball. Good kick. Great shot. Come on. Ugh. Yeah, always assume you're not going to be able to hold the ball. Like, you think, I'm going to slow roll this one and leave it up against that rail. Always assume that you're not going to be able to do that. Unless it's a short shot and you're literally just tapping the cue ball to make the other one, you're going to have a hard time actually just holding it. Ooh. I don't know if people would have liked that one very much anyway, but I mean, you're out from here. If you can make this ball and get to the middle of the table, this is just a stun back to here. Donny puts a little bit of left spin on that ball. If he just catches a hair more of it and could get that cue ball back here, we'd be talking about what a genius shot that was. But it was a nice try. Nice try, Donny. Oh, off the 8 ball. Fancy shot syndrome. For what? Yep. I mean, hey, he made a good looking shot off the 8 ball. Safety on the 9 might have been better. Put a little bit of top on this. Don't hit it hard. Just send your cue ball this way. No spin, no craziness. Relax, Donny. You're changing your... Look, he goes from high to low. You go from high, which goes this way, to low, which comes this way. In case you're ever wondering, if you're trying to cut a ball along the rail there, high is going to get you up here. Low is going to get you to come back this way. Switching low is just going to give him a cut that has to pass half of a 9 ball. But he makes it, cleans it in. Donny is on the hill, 3-1. He's a lock. On to the next one. All right, Donny breaks. All right, going for this 1 ball. Watch that 15. 15 holds him for the 4 ball. I don't think he's going to be able to hold this for the 5. Maybe run it forward, play the 6. Oh, misses the 4 ball. 12 ball gets him to the 5. 5 gets him back to the 6 if he can hold it here after making that 6. Nice little run. Just got to take your time and make the shots. Oh. Take a long shot on the 6. Doesn't get there. Doesn't leave Donny much anything. This line looks not even great. You could thin the 13, but playing it off the 7, it's pretty close actually. I think you could play it off the 7 and it almost goes in. Better than that ball though. Then again, I don't even know if you could see it all, so. Breaks the 13 off the 7 nicely. We're gonna go for the 2 on the side. I wonder where he's going with this cue ball. He holds it. I'm okay with that. We can shoot the 5 and follow towards the 6. There you go. Oh no, don't, okay. Man, does that go? Doesn't look like it goes. Might not have been a bad idea to get it out of there anyway. I mean, why are you going to try to make the 6? You can't come back for anything. If he just punches the 4 this way and tries to hold the cue ball back behind the 8 or anywhere along here, I mean, Donny's not exactly running racks right now. I might take the chance. Makes a nice shot on the 12. 15 gets an unfortunate bump. Wow, didn't get all the luck. You get through there? Not bad at all. Still prefer he move the 4 and the 8. You can move that, you can separate that 4 and 8 and still like tie up the 11 ball or something, you know, there's options. Just doesn't look like he's exploring any of them. All right. So now Donny can go just here off the back of the 4 and possibly the back of the 8. Leave himself a shot on the 11 and move those balls around a little bit. Put some right spin on this. There you go. Plays it off the back of both of them. That was really well shot. Just hold your cue ball here. Nothing crazy. Just, well, use a bridge, dude. Use a bridge. Don't do it. All right. All the way up. No, no, no. That was so thin. I mean, he barely touched this, and then he catches this one. It's just really, really thin cut on that 8 ball. And you're leaving the cue ball down here next to all of his shots, and there's a lot that was wrong with that decision. He's gonna run it down, and he has a better look at the side pocket than Donny did, but he's just gonna run it down. He hits it poorly. But wow. And he still has the other miss in his head. He's still tapping rails and whatnot, so You just got to get that out of his head and make this ball. Yep, he moved into it. Now he's moving a bunch. He's not settled. All right, he left a really tough one. So he calls this corner here. Got the cue jacked up. It looks like Donny's going to go for this pocket. I like to put this, if I'm going to put draw on this, I like to put a little bit of right on the draw so that when I draw it this way, the right spin holds it out here. Because what happens is this one tends to draw into the rail and head that way. He thins it anyway, and that's unfortunate. All right, he gives him the 8-ball. We are on to the next one. All right, Dakota to break, rack 6. Donny's gonna go for solids here. Got this 3-ball, pulls it back. Don't know if I agree with that. This little problem here is a big problem. And this is also a big problem. He had the 12-ball here prior to this mistake, and he could use the 12-ball to go into these and move them around if he needed to. Really bad shot, comes up off of his feet in that one. Seems like Dakota's got a little bit of shoulder steer. This is the 11. Looks like he was trying to take it off the rail, catch the back of the 11, and then go in. Just hit it a little bit too far up the rail. Well, draw into the 8 from this 15. Need to get that 12 out of there, that's for sure. I mean, I'm not really sure what pocket that 12 goes into. Maybe this way? He just center balls it and catches just the 8. I think Donny was trying to leave his cue ball back here behind the 1, but didn't quite get there. Again, that's just something you have to practice a bunch. It'd be tough to make this off the 9 and get good on the 7. Yeah, can't play that one too hard. But he's got a 9-ball. I'm just gonna draw this one out. When you're bent over the shot, that's not when you try to think about where you're going to put it. You need to be standing while you do that thinking. Really hard to game plan from a spot that can't see anything. Well, Donny breaks out all of Dakota's shots, but somehow manages to leave him hooked. And he's got this. I think that's all I can see. Can't see enough of the 12 to send it to the 13. There you go. You can kick at the 13. And you. You can. Nice shot. Well done. You need to be, after this shot, you need to be in a position where you can control the cue ball off of the 15 very well. And it looks like he's going to be right there, which is great because you want to be able to stop and hold it in this area. Perfect. A little bit towards the rail, but that's fine. You can shoot this 12 with a little bit of follow. So you'll hit the 5 ball this way, but the cue ball will also trickle this way. You don't have to hit it hard, just a little bit of follow through. You don't want to hit it. Yeah, you don't want to hit it there. I mean, if the collision's there, you want to pay attention to these things and kind of put it in your head what's going to happen to the cue ball after a collision so you can start planning out shots like that a little better. Donny having a tough time deciding what he's going to do. 6 ball. Eyes up the 8 with the 2 ball. I just moved my middle monitor up quite a bit. Alright, makes his 5. No idea what he was planning on doing with the cue ball after that one. Run this one into your 7. Leave your cue ball down here. Leave the maximum amount of space between the cue ball and your opponent's ball on the next shot. Oh, and get that in the way too, why don't you? Ah, it looks like it's gonna wobble instead. That's okay. Oh, double kiss. Double kiss. Might have put this in a good spot for Donny. I like to run this one forward. Leave your cue ball here, and then play a safety, just a slow roll safety on the 2 ball. Put the 2 ball in this area and try to leave your cue ball back here. So your 2 ball is makeable, but he can't see anything. Donny instead brings it back so that he has no choice but to move the 2 ball and the 8 ball, or leave the cue ball. Yeah. There you go. Excellent, excellent. A little bit of follow, a little bit more pace. He might even get the cue ball up to here. But he should be okay. There you go. All right, guys, hill. Last rack coming. All right, Dakota breaks and scratches. And makes a ball. If he doesn't make the ball, they can re-break this, but since the ball went down, this is what they got. Donny doesn't have a lot of options here. He's got a 5 ball. I kind of like the 2 ball more. I like to put the cue ball in this, or well, not there. I like putting the cue ball in this area and sending it into the pile. Oh, you needed that 15 to fall. Oh. Misses the shot. Almost puts the 14 back in the pile. Donny tries to put the 14 back in the pile. Donny still attempting to make the 15 ball. Got a feeling we're going to see a lot of shots like that in this one. Donny playing the one all the way up. 4. All the way back there. He finally made the 15 ball and was rewarded for it. All right. Freaks out all of Dakota's balls. Doesn't leave himself much of anything. Do not fire this 8 ball towards that corner, Donny. That cue ball goes that way, that 8 ball goes that way. There you go. Play it on the other side of the 3 and get it out of here. Nope. Still found a way to hit the 8. Great shot. Great shot. 12 ball has moved back a little bit. He can actually use that 12 ball to get off the table. 12 ball's not doing anything right now. It's not protecting any of his shots. I would use that 12 ball to get over here so I can see these shots a little better. And also get it out of the way of your 11. You know, you've got an 11 ball that can go in. It can't if the 12 ball's there. Only trying to hold a cue ball off of one rail. Pins this one. I'm willing to bet you he was trying to hold it over here somewhere and he thought it was actually going to stay. Okay, that's going to get close. This video is 30 minutes shorter if these guys had better shot selection. They're both decent ball makers, but shot selection is pretty hurting for both of them. Oh, I called the timeout. Just, he wants to run the cue ball around the table. And not exactly, yeah, I told him to put follow on the ball. The ball was almost straight into the side pocket. I said, you just need to miss it by a little bit and put some follow into it. And he ends up hitting it wide and doesn't put any follow on it and just brings the cue ball up and down the table. I don't think it was the best shot on the table, but it's what he wanted to do. He takes the foul, moves the 13. I'm honestly surprised he didn't shoot over here and play the 3-railer. He's that one all the way to the rail, but he's got enough angle here where he can actually move some stuff around. Not like that. Donny somehow misses his ball and opens everything up. Ooh, where's this one gonna end up? Oh, Donny can't catch a break. Want to shoot the cue ball this direction. Play the 3 into the 8, hold the 8 here, try to hold the 3 out in front of it, and leave your cue ball up here somewhere. Going behind it just means you're just opening it up. That's all you're doing. You're opening it up and you're leaving the cue ball on this side of the table. We want the cue ball on this side of the table. If he's playing against the guy who's making shots a hair better than Dakota, then yeah, he's just handing him the keys constantly. And Dakota's going to call the cut, and he has nothing to lose here. He can thin this one and run the cue ball all the way back up the table. You don't want to hit it that hard because you don't want to give Donny another shot at this. That's all right. That's gonna roll, isn't it? Yep. Yep. You've got to feather this one in if you're gonna do this shot. That's too hard. You want to hit that one a little thicker. If you hit it thin, you're just running the cue ball around it. If you hit that a little thicker, you can get the the 3 ball back out to here and leave the cue ball back behind it, which is what he was going for. All right, guys. Well, hope you enjoyed that one. This is really just me testing out the equipment and making sure everything works, and we'll see how my microphone sounds when this comes out. If you liked it, though, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. We are almost at 950 subs. That is amazing to me, man. This is just a stupid little channel where I record local play so that they can watch themselves back and maybe learn something about their game. And I've got nearly 1,000 people subscribed to the channel. That's awesome. And yeah, man, it's crazy. So anyway, I'm gonna see how this microphone sounds, make some changes, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Wish me luck. Bye.